I've been in research mode for a few weeks now. You know, numbers, spreadsheets, everything Puerto Rico planning. But today is not that day. Today is the reason why we're doing it all. I see you. Oh. Good morning, beautiful. I'm saying, you don't have a flat tire.
True.
That's something to be excited about.
All right.
Good morning, peeps. What's going on? What's going on? You save anybody's life today? Not today? All right. I feel you.
Cannonball! He over there floating and shit. Contemplating life.
The apartment complex pool, like as you can see, there's nobody here early in the morning. So he can have a few hours to himself before it gets really hot, and then we can just walk into the apartment or whatever. But AJ loves swimming. Like that's there's not too many things he loves most in this world. One is his iPad, the other one is his mom, and the other thing is swimming. Like he loves swimming, so he loves to swim. So we let him come in and enjoy himself in the water, let him do what he does and have a good time. So, and it's a pleasure to see the look on his face when he's, so excited about swimming. So that's why I love bringing him. So I've been tasked to go and get breakfast from a particular spot that Tori and I found during our like on the way to the aquatic center where we work out every morning. And it's called Manhattan Deli and Grill, I think, something like that. So this guy doesn't own the shop. He just works here.
Yeah.
He said he's from Fayetteville, but the boss, his owners, are from the Bronx. One is from Brooklyn, one is from the Bronx. Go figure, right?
Yeah.
And then he said he's just been working here for years. I told him, I'm like, these sandwiches are like the best I've ever had outside of New York.
And he's not from New York.
Yeah,
so.
he's not from New York. So I was like, I asked him if he imported the dirty water. Like, where'd you get your water from? And we wanted to stop there for a while, Tori and I. And the other day we finally did. And we learned that they have bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. One word, bacon, egg, and cheese. And they were pretty damn good. Like it was probably the closest to anything that I've had outside of New York as far as bacon, egg, and cheese is concerned. So the ladies are sunbathing in the pool, and they're like, "You should go get us some breakfast." So that's where I'm headed. Gas. Needed to stop for gas. Okay. Little did I know, that's only my second time going there. Little did I know that place is very, very popular. So there's only, I don't know if that guy is the owner or whatever, but there's only one person in there who cooks and does everything. So it took me a while, but I finally got him. The girls are already out of the pool. Like, I guess it got too hot. They're like, okay, look. Lexi texted me, so like, we're back in the house now. So now I gotta get there. I gotta get there and make sure the food stays as warm as possible. So catch you in a few. You ready to go see Mom?
2 hours later.
Forgive the fan. It's just way too damn hot. The girls are in Dollar Tree. They bought us. We came to this specific one here, because apparently it's really huge. It's really big compared to the other ones. So they wanted to come to this one. And I'm going to go in there in a bit, but I'm giving them time to walk around a couple times. So by the time I walk in there, like they're a little tired out. They're like almost ready to go, because them two together, and they walk around, they go into a store and they walk around like for an hour. I can't do it. But when I went to go get the damn breakfast, they went to the brand new store. So the whole plan was this morning we were gonna they were gonna sunbathe while I was in the water, and then they were like, go get breakfast, which I went and did, and then we were gonna go. Apparently, there's a new store or something like an Ollie's, if you're familiar with that. I don't know if they have Ollie's in other places, but here in North Carolina, we have like a discount stores named Ollie's. So it's something like an Ollie's that they wanted to check out. They were like, oh, we're gonna go check this out, and you can get, you can vlog in there, like, because it's new and stuff like that. And then they went without me while I was slaving over breakfast. I took a 20-30 minute drive to go get breakfast, and then they booked it on me. So I'm like, oh, we still going? And they look at me and they both giggled. I'm like, what's so funny? And they're like, oh, well, you were there, we went already. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay. All right, let's go find them. It's getting too hot to sit in the car. Well, I found my wife. And I found my daughter.
Look, when we was looking for paprika, we couldn't
Yeah.
find paprika. Now we got the paprika. We were looking at Walmart for like 5 minutes.
I was looking at, well, first of all, let me clarify. I was looking for smoked paprika, and I was looking for 5 minutes. She found it in like 15 seconds.
It was alphabetized, and once I realized that, I cracked the code, and I just went to
I'm glad that you try to make me feel better, but I was the one looking for 5 minutes. She was like, "Oh, it's right there." I know they had that in Walmart, but again, I was trying to do I was trying to be legit. S'mores. So right across the street from where we were at Dollar Tree is a 7-Eleven. And my daughter said, let's go to 7-Eleven and get some slushies. And I'm embarrassed to say that I've never had a slushie before. I've never had a slushie before. So, I'm embarrassed to say that. Damn, there's a guy out there. I don't want to put the camera on him like that's not cool, but this dude is he's a homeless guy. And he's literally just sitting on the ground, bro. Like, I know that's just gotta be hot. Damn. I'm gonna go over there and buy him something to drink or something. Cause, yeah, I'm gonna walk over there and see if he wants something to drink. All right, I'll be back. So let me tell you what happened yesterday. Because I stopped filming. I know I left you kind of hanging at the moment. But, so, I see in the corner there's a gentleman sitting on the ground, looking like, looking hurt. So, I'm like, man, it's hot out here. Like, I know the ground is hot. Like, it feels like over 100 degrees out here. I was like, man, I can't drink this slushie or these drinks that, the girls are getting ready to buy and this guy. So after I told you guys I'd be back, I went over and I asked him, I was like, man, like, can I buy you something to drink? Like, it's hot out here. And he asked me for some money, but he asked me for $1.25. He's like, man, can you give me $1.25 to get on the bus? Now, the ATM in the 7-Eleven wasn't working, or I would have just went and got him a 20 spot and something to drink. But it wasn't working, and I didn't have any cash. And so I told him, I was like, man, like I was like, I don't have any cash on me, and I was like, but can I buy you something to drink? And he accepted, and he was like, he's like, I'll take a slushie, and I don't care what flavor. And I went in and I got it for him, and I was like, I can't solve your problem, but maybe 20 minutes of your life would be less stressful. When I walked in the door of the 7-Eleven, the girls were paying at a self-checkout kiosk. And when I walked in, I was like, hey, where are those slushies at? And they pointed. And I went, and my daughter was confused. And she was like, but we already got a slushie. And this is what Lexi told me afterwards. And Lexi told her, she was like, well, I know my husband. If he came in like that, he saw somebody and he's buying them something to drink or something like that or whatever. And I came back with the cup, of course, and they were ringing out, and I scanned it real quick. I let them pay for it, and I walked out. And I walked out and I gave the guy the drink, and a lady was coming into the store as I handed him the drink, and she was like, oh my God, that's so sweet. And I remember thinking to myself, okay, like, hopefully you can help him some more. Like, hopefully you could do something for him. Maybe she had $1.25 she could have gave him or something. I don't know. But I just, the girls walked out and they saw what I did, and Lexi, and well, I think Tori said, well, he's drinking it. He's drinking that thing like it's the best thing he's ever had. And like I said, man, I couldn't fix his problems, but hopefully I made 20 minutes of his day a little better. But I didn't get any of that on camera because I believe that everybody deserves some dignity, and doing kindness doesn't need to involve a production and cinematic music and stuff like that. So that's why I didn't record any of it, but that's what happened. So it was the least I could do, man. I just and let me say that this is why the success of my channel is much more to me than just I want to sit on a beach. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do want to sit on a beach, enjoy my life, but I'm hoping that I pray every day that God fills my pockets so that I can do his work and help others and stuff like that, man. I know I'm not gonna say that's corny. That's not corny, but I know a lot of people don't agree, or they probably feel like that's corny, but it's the truth, man. Like there's so much I would love to do if I had the funds to do it, and that's why I work hard on my channel, because I want it to be able to the point where I'm making that kind of money, I'm earning that kind of money to where I can do those kind of things, because that's Muhammad Ali had a quote that said, "The service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth." And that always touched me. That's always something that I believe in. And anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. So